Time to talk about some more quarterbacks. After a long hiatus, Brock Purdy has arrived back upon his throne. Good. He is now going to be the starting quarterback for the 49ers, as Kyle Shanahan told people. He's going to start this weekend against the Arizona Cardinals. Fellas, do you guys think the 49ers will regret benching Mac Jones and bringing back Brock Purdy?
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Hell no. Brock Purdy's the starter for the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy's the best quarterback on the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy's a quarterback that was in the MVP conversation for the San Francisco 49ers 2 years ago. Brock Purdy's a quarterback that took the Niners to the Super Bowl and had a lead versus the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime in the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy's a quarterback that took the Niners to the AFC Championship game. Brock Purdy is a quarterback that came in as Mr. Irrelevant and made himself more relevant than any other player in the National Football League outside of maybe 5 to 10 players. Brock Purdy is him. Brock Purdy has to remind everybody he's him. Now, part of the problem, Brock Purdy, you better be healthy. Because ain't nobody, Shady McCoy included, is going to give you any grace. You better be healthy when you step on a football field. But Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than Mac Jones because he's a more athletic quarterback than Mac Jones. So let's stop all this nonsense, this tomfoolery, and all these shenanigans trying to say that there's a quarterback controversy in San Francisco. There's not. If Purdy's healthy, Purdy plays. If Purdy's healthy, Purdy plays better. To me, grand opening, grand closing is not a conversation. 2-5 is not a conversation. Niners aren't going to regret playing Brock.
All right, man. You know a lot. I'll just say this much. This ain't that old team, though. You don't got them 9, 10 all-pros over there.
You don't?
You don't have Fred Warner and the scary sight in the back, that 54. You don't have all that. Bolt's not going to be. They don't have all that, Acho.
I hear you.
Right, so we going to see. You still got Christian McCaffrey. You still got Kittle. So, good luck. I think Brock Purdy is a good quarterback. All I'm going to say is this. And it's the Cardinals, too, though. So you ain't playing the world beaters. I watched him earlier in the year, before the turf toe, and I watched Mac Jones this year. I said this, and I'm not saying who's a better quarterback. All I'm saying is, when I watched the offense with the Niners, I can see the difference between a first-round draft pick and the last draft pick. Is that what he was? I can
last
see
pick of the draft, yeah.
Because he runs the offense better. So, cool. You want to see him running around and all that type of stuff? That's cool. That's going to happen. But we're going to see. And when we get here, it's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
When we get here Sunday night, I'm going to look at you and say, all right, bro, what happened? We're going to find out.
You know what?
And I like Brock Purdy, though.
Shady's doing what Shady hates. I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to hit him in his heart.
Shady's doing what Shady hates. Shady's doing what Shady hates. Okay.
It was 2012, I believe it was. Philadelphia Eagles starting running back is LeSean Shady McCoy. One of the best running backs in football, going to end up being all-decade running back. Shady gets hurt. And as a result, the Eagles start a running back named Bryce Brown. Bryce Brown, good player. He goes into the game, rushes for, I believe, 200 yards and 219 yards over 2 weeks. People start saying, wait a second, we got to see more Bryce Brown. After a couple games, we forget Shady. We got to see Bryce Brown. True story, fact check me. Or ask the man to my right. Chat, talk about it.
Yo, you just
and all of a sudden, people so quickly forget quality performance and quality players. No, Brock Purdy's not Shady McCoy. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because you sound like you were.
That's not what I'm saying.
Because he would never have all-pro.
That's not what I'm saying, Shady. Okay. But what I'm saying is how quickly, pull that up, please. Can you go game log Bryce Brown?
Yeah.
How quickly we forget who a supplanted starter is. After a couple games, Bryce Brown has 19 for 178 and 2 tugs on November 26, 2012. I do this football thing, people. The very next week, he has 24 carries for 169 yards on December 2nd. And all of a sudden, people in Philly are trying to say, we need to see Bryce Brown more.
I didn't hear nobody say that.
How quickly we forget.
I didn't hear nobody say that.
How quickly we forget, Shady. So I don't get how you, of all people, who lived through this nonsense
Yo,
are putting Brock Purdy through the same nonsense that you lived through.
I never heard nobody say that ever. And then please don't you ever put me with your guy again. No, for real. I'm trying to be respectful. Me and Brock don't share nothing alike. Okay, all right, nothing.
Money.
I mean, we talking about. I mean, everybody makes money in the NFL if you good. But anyway, when we talking about real players, don't do that with me. All right, that's all I ask. Because he didn't even. Come on, man. Seriously,
Y'all share money. Y'all share Super Bowl appearances.
bro. Listen, what I'm gonna say though. All right, I like Brock Purdy, but he don't have that all-star monster team. Right? You remember Space Jams? You had the Monstars? He don't have them guys no more. So when I watched him this year, I seen what he looked like. I wasn't impressed. I watched Mac Jones. I was more impressed. We're going to find out. I think the problem with you, though, you still stuck on them old days when the Niners used to, wake up and be in the NFC Championship game. Them days are gone, dude. And I don't know if you know that. I don't even know if they're the best team in their division. Did you think about that? They might be the third best team in their division.
Might be the third.
Yeah, so them days are over with. Where now, hey, as Kyle Shanahan would go in there with a conservative offense and let the defense win a little bit. Nah, them days are over with. So we gonna find out. And I'm not hating on Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
But the truth is the truth. And listen, why would he do that?
I don't know, man.
Here's why.
That was crazy.
Here's
You
why.
did
Hold
go
on.
crazy the
Hold
year
on,
after Bryce Brown.
Karen, do something real quick, G.
What's up?
Can you go to Google? Can you type in "making the case for Bryce Brown"? Just type that in real quick. Let's see what happens, right? I don't know what's gonna happen.
Wait, what are we typing in?
Typing in "making the case for Bryce Brown." I don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Oh, no, this is nasty.
Dang.
Hold
Wait,
on.
does that say-
Rome, can we take that?
Does that say Philadelphia
On the
Eagles?
Philadelphia
that
Eagles
say-
website, it's so
hold on.
nasty.
Official
Bro, to the top.
website?
Take the top.
Say
To the top.
To the top. Okay, I got
Does
it.
that say on the official Eagles website by Dave Spadaro, the official Eagles voice, making the case for Bryce Brown?
Read
Hold on.
what it says,
Doesn't say,
though.
no, we don't need to do that. In his first start since high school senior season, Brown tore up the Panthers for 178 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, he ain't started since high school?
Does that say
But he's so nice.
making the...
He's so
So
nice.
what I'm saying
he never
is-
starts in high school. He's so nice.
Shady's
But all right.
literally doing
Yeah.
what people did to him.
What are they saying though? You
How
act like,
you...
Wow.
you act like saying should start from me or something like that.
I'm saying they trying to make a case.
Case for what?
They trying to make the case.
He's never-
Stop making the case, Shady.
He never starts in high school.
Stop making the case for Mac
He
Jones.
never starts in high school.
This reminds me of Jay-Z
Yes.
said it best. You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. Mac, looking like the hot line. Purdy is the hot song.
That's it.
That's not the case though. Y'all acting like Brock Purdy was just carrying the Niners. That's not what's going on. Yo,
With McCoy sidelined during the forgettable 2012 season, open quote, Brown stepped in and delivered during a rookie season. In his first start since high school senior year, Brown tore up the Panthers for 178 yards, 2 touchdowns on 19 carries, followed by 169 yards and a couple more scores in Dallas next week. There were concerns about ball security, but Eagles knew they had a diamond who needed polishing, and they worked with Brown. How does Brown factor into the offense moving forward? Clearly, the running game is fueled by all-pro star LeSean McCoy, who
All-pro.
led the league in rushing yards and total yards from scrimmage.
Say it again.
something Brock Purdy would never see. He'll know what that feels like.
McCoy's
Oh, wow.
brilliance and durability, knock on wood please, have given the Eagles legs, pun intended. But his outstanding play has also limited Brown's development. Making the case for Bryce Brown.
That was so nasty.
Stop making the case.
Tell me
Shady.
how that, but he's trying
Look,
so hard. Hold on.
I-
He's trying so hard to like prove something. I don't get it. But what's he saying?
We got a chat from
Because they trade him, and then when he traded him, I like Bryce, so I ain't about to do that. But they traded him because they made the
Don't
case.
do it.
I'm not gonna lie.
They made the case. They traded him to Buffalo, right?
You getting flamed on TikTok right now. You getting flamed.
Who's that?
Trent wants me to make sure to let you know that you're getting flamed. He said Mac Jones and Brock are far more comparable than Bryce Brown and LeSean Shady McCoy. We're talking about
The delta between Brock and Mac is seismic. Brock Purdy has
know.
gone to a Super Bowl and had a lead in overtime.
He keeps living in that area,
Brock Purdy
yo.
had 36 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken, in 2022. He was the front runner for MVP through week 13 until Baltimore Ravens came into the Bay and they picked off Brock Purdy 4 times. Stop talking to me about Brock Purdy and Mac Jones being comparable. Shady and Bryce aren't comparable, but neither are Brock Purdy and Mac Jones.
A quarterback that looked bad playing for Kyle
here.
Shanahan. Jimmy Garoppolo looked amazing.
I was just going to say, I got some chats here too that say, I'm going to say this again. Mac Jones is Jimmy G, while Brock is something Shanahan needs to open his offense. Mac can do what Purdy can with less mobility. And then Emmanuel said, this is just Jimmy G part 2.
We're going to have to agree to disagree.
But wait, real quick.
Kyle Shanahan ain't never had bad quarterback play.
But hold on. So wait.
What?
Because you keep going back to that era, though. Because, you just can't forget that part. I was like that with the Lakers, though, because I love the Kobe and all that, and the Jordan. So I get that part. But one day you got to move from that. Because when you watch Brock Purdy now, when you watch him this year, did you see the old Brock Purdy?
Shady played 1 game healthy, Shady. Played 1 game healthy.
We don't do that in football. You play, you healthy. Nobody's healthy on the field.
Turf toe. Shady is
Bro.
his toe hurt.
Yo. Nobody plays healthy in the league. Just so y'all know that.
Shady missed a month.
People out there that didn't play in the league, nobody's 100% healthy.
But
so I'm asking Acho, when you did see him play this year, because you don't know everything. They say stuff you hurt and don't be hurt and all that. When you watch him play this year,
they look good. No.
They like the old Brock Purdy you keep talking about. Right. So what I'm saying is, when you don't have them gangster players on your squad, now we're going to see who you really are, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I hear you. That was a bit of a low blow, though. I'm not gonna lie. Going to Bryce Brown.
Yeah, like
Bryce Brown. And also Bryce Brown must have inspired you a little bit to get on it, because the next season you had the best season of your career. But after you came back from that injury at the end of 2012, you had 1,600 in 2013. He said, I never want to hear Bryce Brown again.
Bro, I never even
that article had him scared. He kicked it into gear.
Scared.
Bryce Brown was breathing down his neck.
The first thing they said, that they never even mentioned me. They talking about can we evaluate him for a trade?
Here's
shit
what's
like
crazy,
that.
bro. Eagles wake-up call. The McCoy-Brown combo. Brown needs 110 yards over the final 2 games to break LeSean McCoy's rushing record as a rookie. Y'all got to understand. They be ready to write off somebody. And Shady doing it. Shady got his pen out, and he got the pad. Shady put him down.
Yo, you put me on the same level as Brock Purdy. It sounds ridiculous. We talking about elite players. He's a guy that been on elite teams. It's 2 different things.
I'm done, bro.
You talking about players that carry teams compared to guys that's like.
Can I play devil's advocate?
No,
just real
the
quick?
devil don't need an advocate, Trey.
For Shady, though. Okay. I got your back. Yeah. Now, Shady, you say all the time, like, every time we talk about Sam Darnold, we talk about, you say these players are who they are, right? Mm-hmm. In the past. Mm-hmm. You go back to, like, no, this is how we know them. Why can't Acho just know Brock Purdy as being this dog that he was in the Super Bowl?
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? You say Sam Darnold shows us who he really is.
Thank you.
So you live in the past when it comes to Sam Darnold. Daniel Jones shows us who he really is. You live in the past when it comes to Daniel Jones. Why can't we live in the past with Brock Purdy? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
don't shoot the messenger.
Like, you do that a lot. You do that a lot, but you gotta stand up for something. Okay. So real quick, do you watch Brock Purdy? Did you watch Brock Purdy's career? Did you watch him?
I watched him when he was hot. Yeah.
All right, cool. So I might want to talk about his draft status.
Okay.
Because like
Mr. Irrelevant.
Well, I don't know. You're drafted that low. Like something had to happen if you go that low. But when you watch him though, do you think it's him doing all this great stuff for Niners back then, or you think it was the other guys and he was just part of that?
Jalen Hurts.
I'm not opposed to saying he was game managing.
Listen, man, I don't know. I just want you to answer questions honestly. You trying to be politically correct. When you watch the Niners, and all them gangsters everywhere, all the all pros everywhere, on defense and offense, right? Was it more of them doing it? Or is it him, the quarterback?
I think Brock Purdy did a better job than Mac Jones would have done.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, I ain't even that.
I'm answering the question.
Answer the question.
I'm answering the question.
I can't even.
I give Brock Purdy credit for
the
what he
sake of
did.
time, we got to move, bro.